Okay, hold on. We're gonna try the, that thing again. I think that it was this. Yeah, it was this. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? No. I want to load. What happens if we leave? You just turn around. Okay, let's turn around.
You have already committed.
Come on.
You cannot go further astray.
Fine. Hold on. Let me... How do I... go back to the very beginning? You're on the path in the woods. If you don't... Okay, fine, you. No, not override. Load. Load, yes.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. How about let's try and kill her now? Let's directly go kill her.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I will finally follow the title of this game. I will finally slay the princess. Well, I slayed her I've slain her last time, but this time...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yes. So, this time, no distraction.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, no more hesitation, no more talking, no more distraction. We will be killing the princess. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I don't care.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Slay the princess.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Still.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Yes, I will.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No hesitation. No distraction.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I will.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yeah, like I said, no hesitation. Slay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
It is.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I believe. I will finally believe.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
No. She's going to die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. I slay the princess. Of course it is.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
No, we did not.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
After everything I've been through, there is no longer a conscience. Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Everything's gone. I slayed the princess. The narrator probably tricked us.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Far away from them? Who's them? That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I'm dying. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm dying. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Is my reward being choked by my own? I'm dying.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Not best for me.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Yeah, but who are they?
You've never been happier.
Fine, I'm happy. I get to play other games if only there's like a computer here with some online games and some stuff, right? But there's none.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I'm not entirely sure, hero. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Elmo, do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I don't know. Hell no. I've done it. I've killed the princess. Fine. Are we happy? Of course we are. I like it here. Fine.
I do. But you're probably not going to like it.
What is it?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh, we're gonna kill ourselves. Ah.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
This isn't wonderful.
You not. There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't be dead? Anything to get the hell out of here? You're right, I didn't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. Fine, anything to get out of here.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
What does ingrate mean? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm still recovering from the choking. This is what you mean by the reward? No.
Fine.
What?
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Where's the knife?
The princess's body
Oof.
is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
How did... That's so fast. How did the skin decompose?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Ah, that was pretty straightforward.
The end. Nice knowing you.
Okay. The Spectre. What is this?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I thought having a... I thought killing the princess was the answer, you know, without any distraction, hesitation, and talking.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
No.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Fine. Wait, if I turn around and leave, would the voice guiding me tell me not to leave?
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, thank you. I'll continue to proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. She won't be a problem.
Proceed to the... Hello, Cold, by the way. Nice meeting you again.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against
Still the same,
cabin wall.
huh?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Okay, fine. I'll enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Sounds pretty ominous.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
It's already... She's already dead, narrator. What can you say for yourself?
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your
Whoa.
thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
No. Is the ghost of the princess?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
You know what? No, you don't look bad at all. You're kind of cute.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Clearly I killed her, and now she's a pretty beautiful, cute ghost. Look at her face. Look at her beautiful face. Look at that.
Ghost?
Oh, come now. Don't be afraid. She's beautiful.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I like your lack of care, Cold.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, I was sent to kill you.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Mm-hmm.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I don't know how that would work. She's a ghost now, and my knife would just go past her, and unless it's a magical knife. Wait and see how things play out. I've already killed her. Do I need to slay her again? Cold, what do you want? Slay her? Wait and see how things play out. I don't think killing her would, but fine, let's do it. I'm so tempted.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
See, this is exactly what I was telling you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last night. I should have done it. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? People who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. Oh my god, if you're dead, then there isn't really much for me to do, is it? Is there? I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Slay her!
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Without hesitation.
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
See, I told you, Cold. I told you this wouldn't work. Don't hurt me. You know that. You just don't care.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me.
Oh, you're still cute and adorable?
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Look, lady, I don't know what I'm doing. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you... Can I still slay you? Slay the princess harder!
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing.
No.
She disappears.
I will not give up. I will still be able to slay her.
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, Keller. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
You don't even know where home is, so does that really matter?
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Oh dear.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes?
Yes?
Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
Yeah, well, are we immune now to ghost magic?
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
The power of nothing, we care nothing. I don't know what's the right term, what's best of a term it is. I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence. Step away. Did you miss? Stare at her in silence.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Is it death?
A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
You can't do that.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
You know what? You're right, Cold. Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her?
Clearly not.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
Oh, a souvenir. Take good care of her heart, dear.
See you soon, killer.
Wait, that sound like a an anime thingy. See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
I see. The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Hello again, cheated. So is the gang finally together again?
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Yeah, like someone is just playing around with their creations.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Yeah, I agree with cheated once more.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring?
How should we know? We're the ones being made a toy.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Yeah, so we really know something, narrator.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
That is exactly what Cold said about your happy ending, that you left us alone. Well, not alone. You left us... You put us at the same cabin for eternity.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy.
Yeah.
Well, were you happy?
No.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
I'm really liking Cold Air.
It was bullshit.
I'm also liking Cheated.
So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
This is all a joke to us.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
I don't believe that anymore. I never believed that. Ever since. From the start.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Almost, it's not enough. It's always not enough. You said kill her, and everyone will be saved, the world will be saved, and you will give me a happy reward, which is not even happy and satisfying of a reward. And now that we killed her, she turned into a ghost, and then you tell us that we're lacking when killing her? What sick joke is this?
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Yeah, you know what? I've never set her free. You know, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'm no more talking.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
You know what, Cheated? Once again, I agree with your opinion.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
You didn't care. You didn't care from the beginning.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up? No more talking. Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
Wait, you know that there's a mirror.
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Stop pretending that you don't see the mirror.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, it does not matter anymore. Oh, approach the mirror.
Slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
No, it's the ghost of the princess.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now.
All right.
Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
You're all watching me.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Yeah.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror
What are the
clean.
odds she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass? You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she?
It does not even matter anymore.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Oh. Oh.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess.
Whoa.
Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Whoa. I'm really a bird. Or a raptor. Oh.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
I'd like to see you try.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Don't touch my toes.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Yeah, you know what? I want to be the watcher this time.
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're not even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Victim of this too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you know better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you.
Great! See you in a jiffy.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
And yet somehow she still has boobs.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Hey, you manifested the knife.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Yeah, why are you blaming the one being toyed with?
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
You broke my leg. How would I supposed to? I mean, my toe. How am I supposed to get up?
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? Anything to get out of this hellhole.
Indeed.
It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
I haven't tried it personally, but no thank you. I want to control my body 100%.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world. But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If
Yeah.
anything, it's getting further away.
Yeah, what's this? It's all a cruel trick. Everything is a cruel trick. So I am a bird.
Please, just let her out.
I'm doing my best. It seems I can't do it willingly.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer. It really is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Is the princess the new narrator now?
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Oh, thank God. Oh, but a fresh new perspective, I guess.
This is it then. The big moment.
Yep. We're ready to exit this place.
I just hope it's a way out.
Hopefully. Oh, but as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
What do you mean? We won by freeing the princess, or we won by separating her from us?
What is happening to me?
Oh, there you are. Again. But don't answer before she's gone. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's just going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Don't worry about it.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
Approach the mirror. You approach the
I
mirror.
don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Oh, I've been here before. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I have no idea. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you want to know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts of this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen? When you send me back, I'm not alone. Okay. How many vessels do I bring you?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
Okay, I've already asked.
Because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay, I've already asked you this question. Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Are you sure? Previously you just said one, and now you said you want another one. If this is the last stage for conclusion, then I'm not going back. I'm going to stay here. This is the last stage we'd like to bring you.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait, is this gonna end my game again? There is no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I'm not so sure about that.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I need a new perspective for myself. A new perspective for myself, I see.